Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Darkplace. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Really enjoyed the last episode. As I said, it's like right in my wheelhouse. It was similar to, not exactly like, but like really goofy comedy where things have been switched out and it's recorded odd on purpose and stuff where like there are some mistakes, there's continuity errors, stuff like that. Similar to Black Dynamite. I put a clip at the end of the last episode from Black Dynamite as well to kind of show you guys what I was talking about. But that was one of my favorite movies. So this is right up my alley, man. I'm looking forward to checking out more. And if you guys missed yesterday's men behaving badly, I don't know how I could get the title out. I'm going to be just recording and hopping right into it. It's going to be completely uncut because, like, as you guys know, I usually like try to edit the commentary down some so it's not as long and stuff. Edit some of the and all that stuff out, and then also compress it while I'm doing it as well, so the files aren't as big. Because I know just kind of work with everybody's internet connection. I know some people have slower internet connections like that as well, and it just works out better that way. And it works for saving space too. But yeah, all around, just I usually get the files down from about 4 gigabytes to about 700 megabytes, and then the quality isn't completely diminished too. I mean, it's not as good as the uncompressed file, but of course that, but it doesn't lose a ton of the quality when I compress it down. But yeah, I'm gonna have to upload it as is like this without using any type of compression because I'm having issues with my computer right now with rendering. I don't know what it is just yet. I've been digging into all type of stuff. I've tried using third-party software where it forces the system to use the GPU, and even then it's still not defaulting to it. I've used everything that I know of, and it's just not working. So, and then I've done tests to see if maybe my graphics card is just going out or something. Maybe that's why it's defaulting to it, and it's not that. And so I'm thinking it's just the operating system. I think it's something going on with Windows with the update. I don't know. I even tried reversing the update, and it's not that either. Registry stuff, the whole shebang. I've been through, everything that I know. Reversing the version of editing software I have, which I use Premiere. I reversed that. That didn't work. I've tried restoring to an earlier point. I've done a whole bunch of stuff, and it's just whatever it is, it's like it's hard in there. It doesn't make any sense. It's annoying. So I'm going to try a full wipe and start over, and not restoring Windows earlier. I mean, restoring to like prior to the update, removing the update that was installed, the Windows update. So, because it just started acting wonky over the last few days, did a virus scan, all of that stuff over the last 3 or 4 days. But it's just been goofy. So, yeah, I talked about it in the last video. I'm not going to go super detailed into this one because it's just boring computer stuff. But I'll get to the bottom of it. But for now, you have to deal with just larger file sizes. I did go into the actual software itself and tweak the settings to get it slightly smaller. I think I shaved about 40% off the file size doing that. So the quality is going to be a little bit lower on this end. But it's you won't really tell the difference. I don't think anybody's gonna really be able to tell that much of a difference because I was able to tweak some of the settings in this to get a bit smaller recording sizes in the software itself when I record. That way I can upload it directly from this to there without having those big 4 gig files. I didn't really care about the file size at first because I knew I was going to compress it when I edit it, so I didn't really go in, mess with the bitrate and all that kind of stuff too much because I knew that it just come down. I'd do that when I'm editing, but this is the first time I really dug into it a bunch and adjusted a bunch of the settings just so I had to upload this big file sizes because I'm having this issue. Yeah. So let's just go jump into the show. I'm done talking about the computer problems, and we'll talk about it more at the old end.
Mike stared in disbelief as his hands fell off. From them rose millions of tiny maggots. Maggots? Maggots. 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 All over the floor of the post office in Leytonstone. Greetings, friend. I hope you're sitting uncomfortably, be it on your sofa, armchair, or beanbag if that's how you choose to live your life. I'm Garth Marenghi, horror writer. Everyone has a special talent. Mine is being able to write, produce, direct, act, paint. Other people are good plumbers, that's their gift. When I wrote, directed and starred in Garth Marenghi's Darkplace back in the 1980s, the television industry was up cack alley, and the inside of my head looked to be its only ticket out. This show could have changed the world, if only the station hadn't cancelled it for a rerun of Who's the Boss. But they were scared of my script's radical predictions. I portended that by the year 2040, the world would see its first female mechanic, and who knows, might even do a decent job. In any case, I wish her the very best. Still, So much for possibility, French for possibilities.
This out of
Tonight,
control.
I take no small amount of pleasure in bringing you this forgotten episode of Darkplace, along with interviews from myself and my publisher, Dean Lerner, a man who was there during its creation and didn't die or offend me. Take this gift, sit back and enjoy what still points the way forward for humanity. Love, loyalty, sacrifice, and extrasensory perceptive telepathic psychokinetic powers. Voici.
That's a mouthful.
You're welcome.
It's harder biting.
How long have you been here?
3 hours.
Jesus.
Try the fish.
Fish it all.
How long is it
3
going to take the
hours.
so-called chef to cook this chicken? Sorry, I'm not usually this bad-tempered. I'm just really peckish.
Don't be silly. I should be thanking you for looking after me so well.
No problem. I know that first days can be a real pain in the ass.
Who's that? He seems to have a special aura around him.
That's Dr. Rick Douglas, MD, the world-famous GP. He's a brilliant yet troubled man, and I'm privileged enough to know him. Here,
Tell that
I'll
joke to
introduce you.
The doctors want their chicken.
Tell the doctors the chicken will be ready in 5 minutes, son of a bitch.
Whoa, what's going on with that chicken?
5 more minutes.
You said 5 minutes.
Do you know what's going on with this flipping chicken?
The word is it'll be ready in 5 minutes.
I believe that when I see it.
Tell me about it. Have you met the temp?
Listen, sweetheart, I've not got time to shoot the shit. So why don't you and your new boyfriend carry some chicken out to my office when it comes, if it ever comes?
Hey, are you alright?
No, I mean, yes, I deserve that. Where's this flipping chicken?
Why do you
Who
deserve
said
it?
that?
Banana just show up on the track.
Did you attack the chef? Thanks for your time. Did you attack the chef? Thanks for your time. Did you attack the chef? Thanks for your
Some
time.
lazy questioning.
I'll say one thing for the guy. He's very thorough.
And you find it funny that all this started to happen when the temp arrived?
What do you reckon? Android?
And it makes sense. I've not seen him eat or drink anything since he arrived this morning, and it's 1 p.m. now, so...
Sounds right. What should we do?
just keep him peeled. We might need to kill him.
They escalated so quick.
Uh-huh. Bye. Good gravy. A small bunch of objects are flying of their own accord in E-Wing. And apparently more objects are heading this way. Goodbye. Flying objects? It beggars belief.
Awful.
Well, we've asked everyone in the hospital if there's a
That's
mystery
fantastic.
attacker, and they've all said no.
And so that's why we're searching the hospital basement?
Exactly.
He doesn't eat anything. He's an android. You gotta kill him.
Hey, Dag, we're too late. Looks like our man struck again.
Negative, Sanch. This ain't a fresh kill. In fact, it don't look like a kill at all. Guy probably came down, got lost, went mad, ate his hands, and died right here. Come on. There's nothing we can do for him now. Keep close. These tunnels are really long and curvy.
Check the pulse of that dude.
Hug the wall.
I can't hold these plates off much longer, Liz. Why don't you help instead of just standing there dreaming about lipstick?
Oh no.
Holy cow! It's you, isn't it? You're doing this. I just hope Douglas makes it up here in time.
Oh man. Everybody just hopping the sexist. Fantastic.
Liz, I want you to be calm.
It's so ridiculous.
No, Liz. No.
Reed!
Jim, in here, quick.
I want you to be calm.
Tell Dag it's Liz.
Okay, I'll get help.
And hurry.
Oh no.
Get me Dr. Rick Douglas.
Stop it.
No!
Why did you keep a straight face making
You
this?
again, you bastard.
See, burn went away.
Life of us. Damn things come alive in my head. Suck on that.
You still got the same problem, man. Shot a gun with the gun. That's great.
There's a lot of slow motion. The episodes were running up to 8 minutes under. The only way to stretch them out was with slow motion.
Oh, no.
And we tried to keep the slow motion away from the dialogue as much as possible. But anything without dialogue was considered for slow motion.
And I had to help the temp, who was probably doing some filing or data entry. I pressed on, chased by a stapler that had my name on it. This was unbelievable. Liz was now turning my own stationery against me. What would she throw at us next? As I rounded the corner, I felt muscular and compact, like corned beef. Irony of irony, all this paper meant more paperwork. And look at that, I thought in my head. Liz has even struck the kiddie wing. If only someone would set up a foundation to harness kids' psychokinetic powers. This sorry madam was about to get a double dose of Darkplace Douglas medicine. Liz, hide your shame.
So stupid. Oh, no. This is great. Put them down.
I just want to say you did a heck of a thing back there.
I was going to say, no blood.
Busted your balls.
I wouldn't have had it any other way.
What's your name, son?
Clive.
It's a strange name for an American.
I'm from Bermuda.
Oh, that explains it. British Principality.
It's actually a dependent territory.
What's that?
The Queen appoints a governor charged with internal security and external defense, but she's still the de facto sovereign.
We had so much to teach each other. I'm gonna miss you, Clive. I'm gonna miss the banter, which is fizzed from the get-go. And as I say, I'm gonna miss your balls.
Who says that?
I can't hear you.
I was supposed to file this.
I'll get Liz to do it first thing. Under the circumstances, it's the least she can do.
Stay out of control.
Don't you dare, don't.
How did this random dude get more sympathy than his friend? Down to the last episode. Oh, it's just out of control.
I suppose I owe you all an apology. And Sanch,
Yes, Liz?
thanks for the lobotomy.
Not a problem.
Oh, no.
The procedure to extract psychokinetic ability is in its infancy, though surprisingly simple all the same.
We'd seen a new side to Liz. Hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn. They can get upset at the slightest thing, whether it be forgetting to acknowledge them in front of one's friends, or insisting on splitting a restaurant bill in proportion to the cost of food that was actually ordered by each party, even though that's only fair. I'd have to try and change. Tomorrow I'd tell her she'd lost weight, or that her hair looked nice, whichever seemed more plausible.
Oh my goodness.
I think what this episode shows above all is that the human spirit cannot be overcome. You know, as a writer, if you took away my paper, I would write on my heart. If you took away my ink, I'd write on the wind. It wouldn't be an ideal way to work.
Right. All right, man. This is another really fun episode. These dudes are out of control, man. They just it says so much sexist stuff. They're doing it in the first episode too, which is funny in this one too, man. They're just out of control. Wondering why she's flipping out. He's like, "You get over here and help me stop thinking about lipstick." It's like, what? I think it's a time of the month she's being annoying or whatever he said. Lord have mercy. This is really, really good. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic how much he overreacted and overacted when the guy died. Like, dude, he's a temp, man. You didn't act like that when your buddy died. Weren't you guys super close? You guys did like a spell and stuff together. You guys been close for years. And you didn't react that way when you had to kill him or anything and he exploded. It was like nothing. Oh, God bless him. And you didn't react when he came back to life. You had to kill him again. Or to shoot his mom. It just is bananas. You could try to say it's because he reminded him when he was a kid, but that's still not enough. Still make any sense. It's so stupid. This is good. And then, of course, still the continuity stuff is just so goofy. Like him being burned on the face by an iron, and then the next scene, the burn is gone. All those things. I thought he wanted to stay in the office with the lady because I thought he wanted to, I guess sexually harass her because he was... I think, wasn't she the one he was hugging on and groping her butt, or was it the mom? I can't remember. But he was fooling on somebody. And then him talking about hypnotizing women a few scenes later. I won't put it past him to be that person who he learned hypnosis. who just learns how to hypnotize just women. Unless she want to do something terrible. So he just just awful across the board. And then the ending commentary about whichever one seems more plausible, mention that she lost weight or her hair looks nice just to keep her from flipping out. Oh, man. It was cool seeing Stephen Merchant in this as well. I didn't recognize his voice. He was in there complaining about like the chicken and all that kind of stuff. I didn't recognize his voice at all. And when he came out and went back in, it's still, maybe because of all the miscellaneous sounds and stuff that kind of threw it off. I don't know. Man. Yeah, this is really fun, man. Him trying to explain people being weird for seeing the strings and mentioning the strings. I guess you could explain it that way about like a puppet show. Like if you're paying attention to the strings as opposed to like the story, then you're just weird. I was like, yeah, but that's expected with puppets or marionettes or whatever. Yeah, it's expected with that, but not when it comes to special effects, man. You're supposed to like keep me within the reality that I'm in. Do something to try to hide it. They're super obvious. It's just so stupid. I have to say one of my favorite things in this was him taking the gun, like being able to beat the gun, stepping on it, and then pulling out another gun to shoot the gun. That's like meme worthy stuff right there, man. That was fantastic. This is fun. I really enjoyed this. This is really fantastic. I really do look forward to like the next one so much. I just really can't imagine like how much goofier this is gonna get, man. I'm really, really looking forward to it so much. I was talking to Tay about the first episode the other day and how goofy it was, and man, and I forgot the name of his character. Oh man, I don't know. I can't think of the name of his character, but Richard like shooting in the air, and then it flipping back to the next scene with him with no shotgun, and then him shooting in the air again. Just all the screw ups, and then him looking at the camera every time, and then them cutting off every time he looks at the camera. Just I don't know. This is just really, really good, man. I'm enjoying this a lot. This is great. But yeah, hopefully I can get this graphics card and stuff thing in order, get this situated, and yeah, try to keep the files as small as possible when recording everything, and yeah, we'll go from there. But hopefully I get everything in order, as I said. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. See you in the next one. Later.